Today I'm going to be discussing the Violence Against Women's Act and how it relates to men. Stick around, I'll tell you how. Congress created a law called the Violence Against Women's Act, which intended to protect women who were in abusive relationships here in the United States. Specifically, they were seeing that women who did not have legal status in the United States were in a vulnerable position to their U.S. citizen husbands. They saw that these husbands had a lot of power over them by saying, if the women didn't do what they were told, that the men would simply stop trying to help them in their immigration status. And so in a lot of ways, these women were becoming subservient and had to do whatever their U.S. citizen husbands told them to do. It was a cycle of abuse that they were very difficult to get out of because of all the power their husbands had over them. Well, the Violence Against Women's Act created a way for these women to self-petition for their own green card, meaning they didn't have to have their husbands do it for them. They could file their own application for their green card based off of the abuse they were suffering from their husbands. Well, this has now been expanded to include violence against men. And it doesn't have to be true violence. It can be emotional, it can be physical as well, and other kinds of abuse towards you if you're in a qualifying relationship. So now it no longer has to be solely women. It can also be men, and you're protected in the same way, whether your husband, your wife, your same-sex relationship, any of those people that hold that power over you, you can self-petition for your own green card. If you're afraid that you're in an abusive relationship or you know someone that is, feel free to ask us. We'd be happy to take a look and see if you would qualify for self-petitioning for a green card.